Wait, what? There is? Oh. No. Conducting? If you click it, it does a little pop-up in the game. It's a well-being. It's how video games make you feel. I feel like that could be applied to most games and just realize that nobody could hear you until just now. So I've been talking to myself as far as my stream knows. All right. Good God, the initial text message on the first map of this, by the way.
Oh, does SpongeBob text you?
No, is it SpongeBob that texts first?
Yes, SpongeBob does text first.
Okay.
And it is a book.
You know what? I feel like he's probably the kind of person who would text either a one-word answer or like 12 paragraphs, so that checks out.
Yeah.
I don't understand this reference, but it's because he should be writing an essay. Anyone?
This is true.
Know that episode?
I don't watch the show, so.
I've enjoyed this show far more than I ever should have.
There's an episode where he's supposed to be writing an essay for school, and he just like doesn't for the entire episode. And every time he runs into somebody to say, "Shouldn't you be writing an essay?"
Okay, good. I sent an invite to both of you.
I hate it.
Don't you though?
Do we all look like that?
Yes.
Yep. We are all that same fish.
You're too many legs. Too
I
long.
thought you were a minion
Shorter.
to begin with.
I know, right?
You should be shorter.
If we're all minions, then we're all the right size.
In theory. Hey, jellyfish.
Fish.
Right in the eyes. Is this a good angle? Do you like this?
It's a great angle. And it's slightly disturbing with... I know it's supposed to be the flippers, but it just looks veiny.
Ew.
It doesn't at all
I don't.
look erotic. It's fine.
I don't love this.
No. Eroticism is not what I would get out of that.
I mean, the stream looked like you kneeling in front of Rob while he sprayed you in the face with liquid, so take that what you will. But that's what it looked like.
Alright. So yeah, so we get three houses to start off with.
Is it just us, or is anyone else joining?
I don't think River's woken up yet, and Fluffy's not available. So it might just be us.
I might start it phone depending on when you finish and what I'm doing.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that we could begin and not to wait for anybody else. How do I move the... Oh, okay, it just wasn't working. I was clicking it, but it was not doing it. I have no idea which is which, so go for it.
House is a rock. SpongeBob lives in a pineapple.
Yep.
Yep.
So it should go SpongeBob's house, then to the left of that Squidward, then to the left of that Patrick.
DLC is SpongeBob. Yep.
Patrick's would be
Yes and no, you actually have to open his.
So, we're underwater. I have questions about how this works.
Oh, I have all the questions. I just kind of go with it.
Go on.
I'm a little upset.
I know a lot about the lore.
Yeah, I'm a little upset that they didn't change the water that you shoot to be black. Like the Goo Lagoon. The water underwater.
I will say, graphically, it looks interesting. Like, I like the cell shaded style they're doing here.
Yeah, it actually looked a lot like the actual show, but in more 3D.
Well, I saw the graphics from like the SpongeBob remake game they did recently, and it did not look good. So this honestly looks better, at least in my opinion.
Very similar to the show, particularly the scaffolding and the wood texture. That's very much what it would be like on the show.
Yeah.
Forgot how insanely loud the power washer is. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Is there a settings in this game?
You turn the sound down? Yeah.
I thought mine was already down, but apparently not.
May have gone up with the volume.
Options. Ooh, geez, there's a lot of options. Audio. No, I still had it down at less than half. Apparently that was still too much, though.
Oh, weird.
There's a water volume and a water tone.
Hey, I guess my water volume's pretty. Hold on, did I see that right?
Mine should be louder again. Damn
There's
it.
also water reverb mix.
Yes.
Now I have like no sound.
Yeah, I moved it down like 10% and it cut it out completely, so...
I'm thinking maybe it didn't register our settings. So when we moved it down, it went to our settings and then lower.
Maybe.
Maybe, yeah, maybe. Okay, I think I have it at a manageable level now, at least. Anybody watching, if that's not true, let me know.
Oh, do you want? I don't have the sound on the stream, but I can turn it on and check.
Nah, it's cool.
Stream sounds fine.
I hated this bike when I first did this level, and I hate it now.
Why is there a lesson desk?
What?
It says bubbles 25 cents and lesson
Oh.
25 cents.
Buy a bubble, or you can learn how to make one yourself.
So,
Yes. Teach a man to fish scenario.
so yeah, basically they had this weird, like, ridiculous ability to blow bubbles into weird shapes and stuff, and they sold lessons at one point in one of the episodes.
Okay.
This game is both Power Washer and freaking reference the video game right now.
Sounds about right.
Especially when we get to the final map.
Yeah.
Do we get to clean SpongeBob?
I wish.
Unfortunately, no. They still haven't let us clean people.
Because if you clean SpongeBob and he got bigger as you cleaned him because he's a sponge, that would be hilarious.
I mean, that does happen in the show.
Which is weird, because he should already be saturated, but...
Open the house now. Haha.
The graphics on the house look pretty much identical to the cartoon.
Yeah, graphically
pretty
this
much.
looks good. Like, they definitely nailed the aesthetic.
Dodge, since you're the one who's been cleaning it, do you find it weird like I do that the Patrick imprint inside the house is larger than the one that was on the sidewalk?
I do find it very weird.
There's a what?
She's already
So you
cleaned it,
can't
but
see.
basically, yeah, there was like a
Perfect.
star imprint both on the sidewalk and on the inside of the rock before
Oh.
she cleaned it off. and they're 2 different sizes.
Huh. Oh, why is there
Maybe
a box?
when he gets smushed inside the rock, it makes him bigger.
The imagination box? I have no idea what this is.
Oh yeah, imagination. You can tell who spent too much time with this TV series.
You've probably seen the meme of SpongeBob drawing a rectangle with his fingers that just said imagination under it in huge letters.
I can't say that I have.
Okay, you know like how on Community when Troy and Abed have that like Imaginarium room?
Yes?
Very similar to that. He goes into the cardboard box and like imagines shit.
Okay.
Okay, so I couldn't find one that said imagination, but when you have some free time in the streaming one, I put a GIF from the clip of him in the box with the rainbow.
Oh, I have seen that rainbow, but I did not realize there was a box involved in that.
It's behind him, you can kind of see it.
Yeah.
He's like sitting inside.
Yeah, now that I know to look for that, I see it, but without context, I would never have noticed there's a box there. Or known that that was something special.
Yeah.
Because you don't use
No
your
anti-secrecy.
imagination.
I'm a little surprised there's no anti-Seabird circle.
Oh, it'd be funny if you had to clean the pretty patties.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this game's too family friendly, or I'd say make you go inside one of the fish and clean the aftermath of the pretty patty. The stained insides of a fish.
I don't love that every piece of this pineapple is its own thing to clean. Like, it's divided into diamonds, and each diamond is its own thing. I don't love this.
See, it sucks now, but just wait until you get some of these larger buildings that it's like one solid piece.
Yeah, but usually with one solid piece, like, you can get it 99% of the way there, and it just kind of gives it to you. These small pieces, it's not super forgiving.
You want the pineapple to give it to you. Got it.
I mean, don't we all?
Unfortunately,
Not from a pineapple. Okay.
unfortunately, some of these, like Squidward's house here, not so forgiving. I had to realize that there was a tiny bit of dirt above the eye, underneath the eyebrow, for it to give me it when I played through.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like every little piece you gotta grab.
You know.
I want to shoot the
God.
jellyfish.
I hate our costumes. I just caught a glimpse of you guys in the distance. I don't know who it was. I was like, oh.
It wouldn't be that bad if the legs were shorter.
It also wouldn't.
Leg.
It also wouldn't be that bad if they weren't just trying to do over the normal outfit and made it one of the actual fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways it could be better. Not a lot it could be worse.
Oh, don't say that. Something could always be worse.
And work.
Did not. Wow, I'm so glad they give us the option of not changing our gun. like the little piece is still there, like you can. But then it's like, no, you just have one.
Yeah, it's this weird tank thing with the fucking, what do you call that? Like, not a propeller, the thing you turn on it.
Little valve.
Yeah, a valve.
Yeah. Oh, have you used any sort of extender yet?
No, should I? How do you do that again? Extension.
You can do it with one.
Oh, where you see your fish arm?
Yeah. Yeah, you get to see your fish arm.
No.
And also E is how you get the extensions, the nozzles, all that.
Yeah, that's how I did it.
In one. Yeah.
I just couldn't remember if there's like a quick menu for it, but it doesn't look like it.
It's one. Like 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1, 2, and 3.
So is it just this part, or is there more to the DLC?
There are 6 maps.
Do you have to clean the chum bucket?
Yes. Yeah, so this one is SpongeBob, Squidward, and Patrick's house. Then it is a vehicle. Then the Krusty Krab and the chum bucket. Then 2 more vehicles. And then the Mermalair.
I'm gonna guess what one of the vehicles is, unless you want it to be a surprise to Rob.
I have no attachment to this show, so.
Is it? I think you'll be frustrated by the name of the vehicle. Is the vehicle owned by Mermaid Man?
Yes. And it's awful.
I imagine it is.
I spent probably a good 15 minutes trying to find the doorknob.
Rob,
or the handle,
Mermaid Man drives the invisible boatmobile.
Oh yeah, I remember somebody talking about that. So is it just like as you clean it, the dirt goes away and it becomes more and more invisible?
Yep. To a point where you lose track of where the vehicle is.
Okay.
Yeah. I legit could barely find the vehicle and then was struggling to like find where the freaking handle was, because that was the last thing I needed to clean.
Well, sounds like a nightmare. I guess we'll see.
So, okay, so it becomes more and more invisible, and dirt is only visible when you're at the angle where you could see it head on. If you were at an angle where a piece of the boatmobile would be away from you, then that dirt's invisible too.
Yeah. Does it show up with the glow button, like whatever button makes dirt glow?
Sure, if you're on the correct side.
Yeah.
You can see the piece if you're on the side that it exists in. So basically, it's still a solid object, but it's invisible. I think you need to go inside.
Sounds like you guys are gonna have a lot of fun.
Inside?
All the
inside
fun.
the green.
Oh, I already got inside the green.
Oh, okay. There's a couple.
There might just be
still...
like, yeah, I think it's just like random points where the leaves overlap that are kind of screwing it up.
This one. This tiny one. Oh, there it goes. All right. Let's see.
There's a bunch on the roof of the
panel.
house next to here.
Oh yeah.
One panel.
Yeah, one panel of SpongeBob's house. 2 of the bottom Wait. 1 pineapple panel, 2 of the bottom pineapple panels, and 1 of the top pineapple panels, and 2 of the portholes.
Yeah, the windows were very hard to clean. They did not want to.
I got the portholes.
Sweet. Yeah, one good thing about this, with them giving multiple buildings, is they specify which building it is.
Oh, at least, yeah.
Yeah. So it sits there and says SpongeBob, Patrick, Squidward, and they're all like everything's together for that building. All right, now 1 top, 1 bottom.
There's a chair up here.
Yeah.
I don't
He
know
like
why.
sunbathes up there. Or whatever you would... I guess it'd still be sunbathing. It's still the sun.
Water bathe.
That's just called a bath.
Yeah. How are you not clean, chair? I have cleaned all of you.
Ah, that panel.
There we go.
Alright, so...
There's still something left for the head of this house, and I don't know what. Like when I... Oh, I see a little tiny bit on the corners here, maybe?
So the head is the entire house.
Oh,
And
okay.
we need to get, like, around the eyebrow and stuff still.
It also seems to be like a little bit along the outer edge of this top here that I can probably just kind of maneuver.
See it out there. Got that.
Ah! Jesus, that went through me. That was so
awful.
disorienting. I had no idea what was happening.
That sounds absolutely awful.
You don't really recommend. What's the dirt button again?
Tab.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so there's just no dirt where I was.
Probably.
Oh, this is a hard angle.
It is. Nope, we got the nose that I didn't know we still needed.
Porthole frame. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, we just need the head.
And the step, apparently.
There's a step?
Yeah, I guess one of these. This step
Oh.
here is. Oh, there we go.
My
Oh,
brain
there's
doesn't
still a
register.
decent amount of dirt on this here.
Where?
I got it.
Huzzah!
It was just like splatterings, like it hadn't been. Not everything had been gotten. Oh, and then how is it that you can watch the thing in co-op again? There was a way to do it, right?
You go escape and look at overview and then push the play button.
Escape. Oh, there we are. Overview play.
Oops.
Does the scaffolding doesn't appear in the?
No.
Nope.
The scaffolding and the
been floating.
ladders, we just fly.
That's so weird.
Yep. Alright, I see you're done with that, so to the next one. Were you just like in Dodge's blood? The hell's going on there?
I don't know.
We were jumping through each other, and it might have gotten weird.
It went weird.
Oh, this isn't the invisible one? Okay.
No.
This is just this like city bus. And this is rock bottom.
Or rock bottom, sorry.
But we're in rock bottom. So technically, yes, it would take you to bikini bottom. Last bus to bikini bottom.
This one looks a lot easier than some of the other maps you guys have done.
Oh yeah, no. This is a big square bus. Like, this will take no time at all.
I mean, vehicles usually aren't that bad in general. They're usually fairly
Unless they're giant boats.
straightforward. Well, yeah.
The boat, the jet, the monster truck.
The boat took
The
a while.
helicopter.
I was thinking like cars.
Yeah, well,
That's
yeah,
like
the
what we did
cars.
before somebody even had time to load into the game.
So, I was achievement hunting earlier today, and realized there's an achievement just for standing on top of that bike for 10 seconds.
Wow.
Yeah,
Do you have it?
I do now.
I haven't gotten that one yet. Wait, no, it
But-
is. I haven't.
It's like, no, that was standing there for too long. I couldn't do it.
I was more thinking of, did you clean it faster than 10 seconds?
No. That day, probably not too far off. I think that's the achievements that are going to be the hardest for me is the time trials. I got one time trial gold today, and it was such a pain.
I haven't even tried the time trials yet.
So I managed to do the golf cart. You clean the golf cart in under 1 minute and 45 seconds. And it's not that difficult. It took me about 3 tries. But there's also like one for doing 5, the golden 5 at the time trials, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing that right now. I ain't got time.
I mean, if you did it fast within the time trial, you'd have time.
So I mean, technically I had time to do it if I was to succeed, but I was trying to get as many of them done before we started. And then find out 15 minutes before we start that I need to completely restart my computer because my soundboard wasn't working.
Fun.
And who wants to go through a game where I can't?
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
No, Patrick, mayonnaise is not an instrument. Horseradish isn't an instrument either.
I wanted to get some SpongeBob soundboard stuff for today and completely forgot, and that was going to be one of them.
What are we missing?
Portholes.
Oh, there's a vending machine. Do we have to clean this? No.
Oh, is there anything good in? I didn't actually look through this. So you got kelp. Oh, these are kind of lazy. Tea. Zazz. What the fuck is that thing?
You probably need to go on top of the vehicle and then spray the tops of the portholes, would be my guess.
I think I've gotten all the tops of them. I think.
We're missing a little bit under where the ladder was.
So I think the getting on top is kind of right. It's the like bottom part of the inside of the portholes. So you kind of have to be looking down on them.
On that side, it's all clean.
It wasn't 2 seconds ago, but
Rare panel. Here.
No, I just mean looking down, like there's nothing I can see from here that needs to be cleaned.
Yeah.
Looking at your stream, and I can't see the part he was talking about. It's like the lip of the bottom half of it that is against the glass.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
They're good now. The
Yeah.
porthole frame. Wheel axles. I forgot the inner wheel was its own separate thing.
Porthole frame, which one? Oh, this one here.
I would say that one. Whee!
Oh, there we go.
Hey, that actually worked.
So inner wheels.
Oh, jeez. These are dirty. There we go. And now to watch the chaos. Or reverse chaos? I don't know.
The order. That was fast. Okay.
I wish it showed a time. Alright. Time for Reference Palooza.
Oh, by the way, are there any gnomes or are there no gnomes?
I've never
I
found
have
any.
not seen, yeah. I've tried a little bit, not succeeded.
This is it looks like there's a lot.
There's a lot. And there are so many references, all on having to do with this dumpster.
Oh, that's unfortunate that that H is somewhat hidden. Okay. I misread that.
I mean, I think that's intentional.
Yes. Just the angle I was at, the H was not visible, but the other letters were.
I do not at all doubt that the cum bucket was intentional.
To be fair, a chum bucket is also a very nautical thing.
I want to reveal all of the references, like bold and brass.
The pickle guy?
Pickle?
What was the name? Bubble Bass or something like. Sorry.
Oh yeah. No, Squidward's painting. Where
Oh.
it was bold and brass, and the dude said more like belongs in the trash.
I just thought you meant like, there's the pickles, and there's the pickles from last time.
Nah. I do know where an instrument is, though.
Oh, I do too.
I have cleaned the instrument.
Let's go.
I keep thinking of the episode where Pearl was the manager of the Krusty Krab, and she got them to start serving, to quote the show, salads, or salads,
Yes.
I believe is how they said it.
Salads.
Like, look at all these trendy young people here eating salads. Pearl did not want to manage the Krusty Krab, so she tried to sabotage the menu so that her dad would fire her, except he wouldn't fire her because he was her dad.
Yep.
Also, I don't understand how a crab impregnated a whale shark. Or a whale. I don't know, she's a whale shark.
I mean, nothing is ever established that they're biological.
God, I hope they're not.
Uh-huh. Like, I've always, even as a child, I just kind of hoped that it was like an adoption thing.
Or a stepdad. Not enough porn.
Like a godfather.
I mean,
I mean,
I
clearly
guess
your
it's
dad
possible.
calls him daddy. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
I know, but I mean, like,
I'm not
young enough that.
the porn argument better, but...
No. Starfish rule.
So, when I was playing this, at one point I swore I saw... No, maybe it's a different level. You see the brown thing, the icky, I don't even know what it is. It's a ball of brown.
The brown icky?
Yeah, the brown icky. I don't know, it's the brown floaty thing that has a face.
The dirty bubble?
Yeah,
Mr. Hanky from South Park?
Wait, he's in like
the
the
dirty bubble
final
villain. He's in the Evil League of Evil. Or not, I'm sorry, that's not the Evil League of Evil. That's a different show. What is that from?
Venture Brothers?
No, that's the Guild of Calamitous Intent.
You're right. Also, the one you're looking for is the every villain
is lemons. Yeah, every villain is lemons, I think, is what I was trying to remember. But what is the Evil League of Evil from? Is that from Dr. Horrible? Somebody help me.
No.
It's not Dr. Horrible.
It's from something. And now I don't remember what the Dr. Horrible bad guys are. Never mind, disregard me.
Dr. Horrible did have a weird name for their villains, but it wasn't that.
I remember Dark Horse, but I don't remember if he was a villain. I just remember him as a character.
That was the leader of the League of Evil or something it was called? I don't know. It's been years since I've watched that.
I should watch it again. I've only seen it like once or twice.
It's pretty good. The ending is weird, but otherwise it's pretty good.
Never mind, it is Dr. Horrible.
Oh, really?
The Evil League of Evil. Run by the infamous Bad Horse.
Oh, Bad Horse, not Dark Horse. Sorry, my bad.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was going to correct that in a second. I was just trying to look it up first. But yeah. Nematodes are people too. Who is Fred?
In what?
Dr. Horrible, I'm assuming. Oh, in SpongeBob?
Yes.
Oh.
So every bit of graffiti on the dumpster is a reference to something. And one is just Fred was here. It's like, who the fuck's Fred?
The guy who made Powerwash. I don't know.
Generic
I mean, at least
fish.
that would make sense.
Was he one of the pets like Gary but not Gary?
No. We actually, me and a couple members of my family actually had a very long conversation about all of the fucking pets from this series. And there are a lot.
Don't recall who Fred is. But I am the only one that's not busy, so I can Google it.
Oh, why is my jump so wimpy? Damn it.
Because you're underwater.
It's okay.
And gravity's affecting it.
It's okay. I cleaned Mr. Krabs' back door.
What?
It's
that part
ready
of
for
the
entry now.
chum bucket?
No, it's the Krusty Krab.
Okay.
Oh.
No, I don't think the cum bucket has a back door.
Fred is the brown fish with, like, the greenish khaki colored fish with brown pants that always screams "my leg" in the background. That's
Oh. I feel like a better reference would have just been putting "my leg," but you know, I'll accept it.
I don't think I've ever heard that character referred to by name, but as soon as I saw the picture, I'm like, oh, that guy!
He had his own entire episode that was even titled by his name.
Fred?
And yeah, well, it was more than just Fred, but his name was in the title, and then he's referred to multiple times in the episode by name. But other than that, I don't think it's ever happened. Yes, the one episode that I really didn't care for, because although I enjoy the character, hearing that line 1,000 times in one episode. Now I'm good.
I just heard a weird sound. I don't know what it was.
That was a weird
the
sound.
Weird sprawling?
Yeah.
So,
yes, that.
it's when you place the scaffolding for some reason.
Oh. It's supposed to be like bamboo twang or something. I don't know.
Maybe? The weird underwater bamboo?
Don't fall. Moving like a stack of binders, that moment when you just feel everything shift. You're like, please don't fall. I know, I need you not to fall.
I see Dodge is on the roof.
I am not.
Not?
I am not.
Oh, Rob is on
This
the
is
roof.
me.
I was mistaken on who was who. I thought Rob was over there cleaning the cum bucket.
Nope.
I just like, no. The cum bucket's all mine.
That timing.
I'm not watching the stream, but I hope it was good.
So, every time the scaffolding's moved, it makes a sproing.
Boing.
And you were like, the cum bucket is all mine. Sproing. Like, the timing was just great.
Yeah, I typically start on the roof for these ones.
I don't blame you.
So usually when there's buildings, I immediately go up here if I can.
You know, I know it's a reference on its own to why the Krusty Krab is the one with the dumpster, but it's probably a good thing that it is the Krusty Krab and not the chum bucket that has the dumpster.
Do you think the chum dumpster would be a bad idea?
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm an adult.
No, we're not.
I can hear the child laughing in the background. That's
Laughing or crying?
I'm playing Unraveled
laughing.
2 right now.
I think she's laughing. I feel like Dodge, as a good parent, I feel like Dodge would intervene if the child was crying.
Yeah.
Most days.
I don't know if
Sometimes.
it's playing a video game.
It's playing a video game, it's probably not crying.
I mean, it definitely can.
Yeah, it's true, but she's a little kid. The really sad games are for older kids.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't have to be
Of course,
necessarily
I saw
sad.
the baby watching it things too, so. It was sad!
I mean, it was.
It was.
I mean, there are other reasons. Yeah, there are other reasons for crying at a video game, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like freaking the fuck out when you're playing fucking Tears of the Kingdom and have to do the Sky Temple or getting to the Sky Temple, and you have height issues. Still not okay from that.
I'm just gonna assume that sucked because I don't understand the reference, but I'm gonna assume it was bad. What? What did she just say?
I don't know.
It sounded like she said, "Oh fuck," right? Did other
No.
people hear that? Okay.
Yes.
I don't think that's what was said, but that's 100% what it sounded like.
Did you guys ever play Unraveled?
No.
A little bit.
You little yarn people.
I've played one. I own 2, but I never played it because, you know, being a 2-person game and so many other things came up.
I think I've only played a little bit of the first one. It was fun from what I remember.
It's fun as hell.
Mm-hmm.
You run around as a little yarn people and solve puzzles.
Oh, there's so much dirt still.
There's so much dirt everywhere.
How can it be this dirty? It's underwater.
Well,
it's even salt water. It would clean itself.
Or rust everything.
Or rust everything, to be fair.
A line in the show where they like start a campfire because they ran away because they stole a balloon.
How can you light a fire underwater?
That's the line in the show, and it's really funny because as soon as Patrick says it, like they're sitting around a fire for a good while, and then Patrick's like, "Hey, if we're underwater, how is there a?" And then the fire goes out, and they're all just like, "Oh." It's a very well executed joke.
And then they ignore that and set fires underwater constantly. Like there's one episode where almost the entirety of it is spent around a campfire.
I mean, I guess a chemical fire could maybe, or like an oil fire, maybe.
It's definitely possible.
It would be like on top of the water, though.
I can't remember what, but I saw a video from Adam Savage that was basically like trying to figure out what chemicals or whatever you could use to light a fire, or to keep a fire going underwater. And basically, like, it needs to be something that runs without burning oxygen, and like it creates its own oxygen, and like has to be over a certain temperature. It was neat. Apparently it is possible though. Just extremely unlikely.
Yeah, I feel like that's something you'd have to make happen. Like, I don't feel like that's something that's just gonna happen.
I mean, technically, I don't think they've ever had, like, something just spontaneously catch on fire underwater. I think it's always been, like, controlled fires that they've created. Lots of campfires. My bigger concern is their electric grill.
Almost anything electric.
Yeah.
I'm trying to like preemptively move my stuff around for tomorrow. My Switch was not plugged into my computer. I had to move a bunch of wires around. What's not?
That sounds like fun.
Is this reflecting something, or am I seeing inside of it?
I think it's reflecting.
It's reflecting something that doesn't exist. What?
Reflecting.
It's reflecting like a long pathway that goes straight in a direct line behind this. That's not here.
It's the road. It's the road.
No,
but the road is far, far over there.
Road's
Yeah.
not in front of the window.
Did they move?
I agree completely.
Like, did they move where this used to originally be and just not adjust things? Weird.
I mean, so that's an odd thought to begin with, because why create the reflection of the road in general? Like, you're putting all this work into reflecting a road, and it's like, obviously it's not going to be sitting physically on the road.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they just have issues with their render engine.
Maybe.
They would have had to consciously make a choice to put that rendering in.
Not if it's like a glitch or something.
It could be that they have a program that creates the reflection instead of them.
Yeah, it might be like procedurally generated.
Hey Rob, come here.
I have no idea where here is.
Up front. I can definitely tell this is procedurally generated. So come where I'm standing, and look at the side of it.
Yeah, that's not how it works.
No, it wouldn't reflect the front of the building.
No, it really would not. Yeah, there's something broken here with their glass. Dodge, I'm gonna steal this.
Magical space glass.
E-glass. Ah, that's a real thing.
I wish it was sea glass. It'd be more colorful.
Like, it's being super forgiving right now for me cleaning the side of this house. I don't know why, but
yeah, that's good because it's definitely not on my side.
as soon as I went up and looked down at the rope, I hit like a tiny thing and it's just like, all rope done. I hit a tiny part of the side, all side done.
Nice. Yeah, I got the rope. I'm struggling with the actual boards. Slowly getting it. Also, apparently the archway is not clean.
Are these all fake flags? Like, these are
No,
probably.
They're not. Those are all boating flags.
Okay.
Yeah.
For like scuba diving and safe passage and underwater hazards. And possibly Ukraine. I don't know. That one's very close to the Ukrainian flag. But I think it is I should have paid more attention. If you had asked me this while I was taking my boating class, I might have been able to answer that. But they're definitely nautical flags.
Okay.
They are.
I wasn't sure if they were made-up countries or something.
No, I think they're like the international symbols for like scuba diving, water hazards, etc.
Where the fuck is the dirt on this archway?
Is it on the roof?
I mean, maybe?
There's a little bit of dirt here, but not a lot. I can
The
get
arch
one
goes
up here.
over the roof, right?
Yeah.
Over the roof and down
But
the
like,
back?
yeah, but like, I'm not seeing
Oh, I
how
got
that
it.
goes.
It was just like a little bit along the edge, pretty much.
Makes
I found
sense.
my video games.
I think this house is mostly done.
Give you mostly. Let's see. We've still got one of the bases, 2 door handles, the inside of the dumpster.
Oh, I haven't touched the dumpster.
I did, and apparently missed the inside. There's the door handles, though.
This is the base that's not clean. I don't know what's missing on it though. Oh well, we got
there
it.
There it goes. Let's see what else. So.
Oh shit! This floor here has to be
dumpster,
cleaned apparently. What?
The floor.
This green
one of the roof
part
line.
of the road. This green
so
road.
there was a lot. There was a lot of dirt, like in a circle around it. So, there it goes.
Oh. Okay.
One of the roof tiles apparently is not done.
Oh, okay. I don't think I can get up there anymore.
No, I took it.
They're not a basic ladder.
Oh, there is. That's no fun.
I mean, I agree. Still,
Roof
this dumpster
panel.
needs a rim job.
Roof plank. Roof plank. Oh, okay. I found the roof plank. I cannot see the dirt from this angle, though.
Which one is
It's
it?
this one, the one I'm standing on physically right now.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh,
I see it.
Okay. I guess I got it. I don't know
okay.
where it was, but...
So,
And
I'm
the
not sure what you
tiniest
cleaned.
speck.
There was a good bit, like, in the crack between the boards.
Oh, I guess I
what
got
are
that
you
then.
freaking out about, dog? Well, I mean, you got enough, apparently. See what my dog's freaking out about real quick. Little psychopath. Alright. Ugh.
Freya, don't be crazy pants.
That just sounded like something fell.
Well, you've actually done most of this dodge. Okay.
Yeah, Dodge did some damn work over there.
Clean all the things.
Luckily, the chum bucket is fairly flat until you get up to the fist.
Yeah.
Once you start fisting the chum bucket, that's when you start having the issues.
I always have issues fisting my chum bucket.
Yep.
Okay, oh, the weather vane. I don't think I climbed on top of the weather vane. That's probably what's missing there. Oh, yeah, there's dirt on top of it. Okay.
And then a window.
Oh,
wow, that was
in
easy.
the front, maybe? The window on my side? It is the window on my side.
Oh, God, I hate the way we run.
I know.
It's awful.
I have never seen that before. That's amazing.
It's the worst.
Oh, God. All right, well, we finished this up.
Yeah, let's see how this looks.
what's next? Is it the boatmobile?
No. It's the Patty Mobile.
Mobile.
Or the Patty Wagon, sorry.
Every time I move, I'm like, I'm gonna use the smallest number of boxes, and I'm gonna Google how to pack properly, and everything's gonna be fine. And then I get to my bookshelf, and I'm like, I'm gonna put all the hardcover books together so that they don't mess up the softcover books. That's a mistake. This box is heavy as fuck.
Is it just this burger?
Yep, it's just a burger.
Alright.
It's just the Patty Wagon.
Isn't that a term for like a police car?
Uh-huh. I'm pretty sure that was the joke.
Grayson, play with your pickles.
Yeah, I see that I'm not the only one who came up or who had the idea of staying low and cleaning. Still a little upset that it shows us crawling, and yet we're like just crouched.
Yeah.
Do you really want to see this monstrosity fish crawl?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't.
And our normal little nightmare character. So, going way back to the conversation of trophy hunting, I am not looking forward to having to clean the temple again.
I haven't gone
Speed
back
run
yet.
it. You gotta speed run it.
There is an achievement for cleaning the temple and making sure the gnome is on the very top of the temple when it's all done.
Oh, you have to like get in the lettuce to clean the patty?
Yep, to clean this.
Oh, okay. That's a thing. I never.
Like you also have to open it.
Yep.
I never would have figured that out.
You have to clean the deep fryer, which is how the vehicle runs.
I don't recommend deep frying underwater. Just going out on a limb, I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah, Aha!
Damn, this thing's dirty.
I feel accomplished that I managed to do that. I'm so glad the individual sesame seeds don't count as their own
God,
thing.
I would have hated that.
But you're only missing one sesame seed. Figure it out which one.
Ooh, hell, I need some work. Hey, engine, and engine.
I think that's everything in there.
Do we
Engine
need the
distributor.
Well, there we go.
Apparently we got it.
That was a hard one.
Yep, hard as anything.
Love you watch like Louie and me just going circles around it.
I know, right? Don't worry, it only gets worse from here.
Now is it the invisible boatmobile?
Uh-huh.
Yay!
And then we go to the real hell.
Oh god. What's worse than the boatmobile?
The
Oh,
Mermalair.
I mean, at least it's small, the boat.
For now.
Oh yeah, no, it's small. It's
Doesn't
not
that
bad
make
on
it
the
worse
size.
when you can't see it and you know
That's
it's
weird.
a very small area?
Uh-huh. Yeah, there was one point I completely lost the vehicle itself. Like, if it wasn't for the tire tracks, I would have never figured out where the fuck it was again.
I see what you mean about how you can only see the dirt from one angle, though. That's not cool.
Uh-huh. Yeah, no, it sucks.
Maybe that was a programming limitation or something, but like that's not. This is not
I
how
think
you
it's
do
done
it.
intentional to make it more difficult.
I don't know.
This is technically kind of how the actual invisible boatmobile worked.
I think there's dirt underneath it on the front of the boat. I can see 3 or 4 lines that are not on the top.
It may be the grass. It may
Yeah, I
be
see
No.
grass.
But also, you'd have to be
Hey,
at the front
hey.
of the boat to see stuff on the front of the boat.
I think it's under the boat. I think it's the bottom, the undercarriage of the boat. But I could be.
Well, we're at 99%, so this is gonna get rough real fast.
Yep. Especially since nothing is visible. Oh. Okay, the brake light.
Windscreen.
Screens windshield.
Windscreen. Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
see the dirt on the windscreen. I thought I did.
And-
There we go.
Door.
Which door?
I think it's this one because I think I got the other one.
Oh yeah. The door is around here somewhere.
There we go.
Hey, we got it.
That actually wasn't awful compared to doing it solo. And for whatever reason, it does not focus on the boat itself in that recap.
I
That's
think
weird.
I think it helped that like we could triangulate everything with the 3 of us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and now the boat
definitely
has an
would.
outline, so
Oh,
you can
yeah.
tell where it
See you
is.
later, okay.
I'm not looking forward to doing this again. I hated this the
We
first
can
time.
do it.
I legit came back to this 4 times.
I did too.
Oh no.
Just waiting.
Well,
The stream's
so-
delayed. I can't.
This doesn't look
Rob?
fun.
Rob, come here.
Hi. Hi.
Come back over here.
What's up?
Check out this right here.
Is there a back? Do we have to clean the back of this?
No. Every item is its own thing.
Fun. This game's fun, guys.
I love it.
I'm just gonna go over here and do my own thing. Oh, that needs to be cleaned too. Nice. Awesome.
Nathan,
Well,
don't eat my mashed potatoes.
Everything except for the floor and walls, but there's stuff on the walls. Needs to be
We're at 2%. It's a good start.
Yeah. Yeah.
Speedrun?
Any percent speed run. Let's go.
Run!
God,
I
can you
feel like
imagine like competitive esports Powerwash Simulator.
Yes.
Oh, you know it's a thing.
They just have like their menial task simulator category. It's like lawnmower simulator, Powerwash Simulator.
Unpacking simulator.
Yeah.
Car mechanic simulator, PC builder simulator.
There's gas station simulator. Yeah. I guess maybe it would just be simulator games.
Simulator.
Yep, simulator.
I don't know, you could also throw in like House Flipper.
I like House Flipper a lot.
I do too, but it would definitely fit in the same kind of genre.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna step away for a few minutes. I forgot it's my dad's birthday, and I should probably call him before he goes to bed.
Okay.
Might want to do that.
I don't want to do it, but I need to do it.
Oh, valid. Hypnotize the fans. You will watch Mermaid Mad and Barnacle Boy. I'll go ahead and turn that off.
Oh, did you turn on like a TV or something?
Yeah.
Dread's watching Mandalorian without me.
How dare.
Blast.
Tom, he needs to clean.
Well, he's got it. He's resting his foot.
Nah.
He's been working all day. Preparing my parents' house to sell.
Ooh, fun.
Anyway, you were saying?
I was just trying to figure out where Rob was, but I see he's cleaning the costumes.
Yeah. I was like, this seems not intimidating, so it's just tubes.
It's just tubes.
Yeah, that's not bad. The tartar tank isn't bad. What the hell do they call it? The prison the prison chamber. Prison chamber is not bad. The orb of confusion isn't bad. Have we completed any? Yeah, I think we have. Oh yeah, I
The
completed
door.
that picture. Never mind.
I have not.
Yeah, I just realized that I could have quickly grabbed us a achievement, but we've already cleaned something.
Yeah.
Because one of the achievements is to clean Patrick's license first, or his identification card.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I've done that already. Yeah, a lot of the achievements are just like, clean this thing first. And those are the main ones I've been trying to do, because that is just clean them and then you're done and don't have to clean everything else.
Yeah. And I hate the ones where it's like, clean these last.
Yeah, those are the ones I'm saving.
I will probably have to slip away again for another call. My dad did not take my call, and he sent me to voicemail, so I left a message, but if he calls me back, then I'll have to take it.
Yeah. Makes sense. You will probably still be cleaning this thing when you get it.
It depends on if he calls me back.
I mean, true, but also the Murmelair is a nightmare. I'm trying to get the wall of gadgets so nobody else has to.
What is the name for the white outfit? I know Miss Appear, I recognize Captain Magma, but I missed it when Rob was in front of it earlier. Elastic waistband. Oh, the quick start?
The quick start. So
Quick
it's,
Stir,
yeah,
that's
it's
good.
Captain Magma, Elastic Waistband, the Quickster, and Miss Fear.
Oh, apparently going back over them, they weren't done and you finished it, so yeah, I'm glad I asked.
No, none of this is done yet. I need a ladder. Where's the ladder?
It's over here. You can take it.
Let's see it has it.
Skittles is crying. She's hungry.
Y'all.
Skittles.
Ah. I fell off the ball.
You should keep your eye on it.
Keeping my feet on it right now. It gives me leverage.
You should keep your eye on the ball.
Oh hey, I didn't realize I could climb this.
Doesn't work hard.
Parkour! Who needs ladders when you have parkour? You know, I've always questioned those slippers, and I guess I got my answer now. They're just Mermaid Man slippers.
Sure.
Alright, what else do I have? Bubble wand, cosmic, oh good lord, like everything. Okay. I thought I had like 1 or 2 things left to do. And then it's like, no, you have the entire fucking wall.
That's what you get for asking.
I'm just cleaning my corner over here.
Skittles. Here it is.
It's okay, I've properly cleaned the balls of steel.
Do you guys ever have like weirdly realistic dreams about stuff you've been thinking about, and then you wake up and you're not sure if it was a dream or not?
Yeah.
I lost a memory card for my camera like 9 months ago, and I either found it while I was packing, or I dreamt that I found it while I was packing, and I don't remember what the right answer is. All I remember is seeing something in my hand that took a memory card and sliding it out of the compartment to check the size to see if it's the one that I was missing, because I only have one of that size, and being like, yep, that's the one that was missing because it's the exact size. And I don't remember if it was real or what I was looking at in my dream. And now I'm sad again.
Sucks. Alright, this wall is finally done.
The wall of infinite things?
Yes. The wall of too many things has finally been cleaned.
Oh god, we gotta clean those fucking pillars too?
Yep. And the thing on the roof.
Thing on the roof?
In the middle of the pillars.
Oh.
It's honestly not that bad. That was probably like one of the easier things to clean.
Is that like chandelier thing?
Well, that and the pillars. I just put on like the really long extension and just went to them, and they were pretty simple, pretty quick. Unlike this anchor that I'm not sure if I can manage to parkour my way into cleaning. I see somebody's working on these ES pillars.
Must be Dodge.
Damn it! I'm now hell-bent on parkouring up this machine. Gotten so close.
I can give you a boost.
Oh, hey!
Did it work?
It did. Either it did or I managed to get up here, but either way. And it's
God,
still
there's
not
still
enough
so
to clean
much.
these wall ornaments.
There's so much
Oh, yeah.
still.
We're at 36%.
That's not enough.
Yeah, no. You can see why I was not looking forward to this. The only one.
So what is this place in the show? Like, what's the significance of it?
Basically the Justice League headquarters.
Okay.
Yeah, figured the easiest way to put it. Even though their superheroes are in giant jokes, one of which is a like 80-year-old boy or man dressed as a sailor, and the other one is a man in pink slippers and a bra, and a seashell bra, who is supposed to be a knockoff Aquaman. Yeah, this is both like knockoff Aquaman's headquarters and the Justice League headquarters.
Okay.
And in the lore of this game, it's also the only one that we're cleaning that wasn't a mess created by the Dirty Bubble. This was just years of neglect. Wow, that didn't work.
Comes after this on the list of things. Is this the last one?
This final of the power wash. Until the next DLC, which won't be for a while.
Have they announced what the next DLC is?
The Muckingham Files.
I don't know what that is.
So Muckingham was the name of the city that this whole game took place in.
Okay.
Files just makes it sound like it's going to be some sort of detective mystery type thing, yeah. But yeah,
that sounds like it's going to be original. Like
an
original DLC. Okay.
Yeah, the next actual named DLC I think is the Warhammer 40K, which is the last of the current announced DLCs.
I remember hearing something about that.
Yeah. If I recall, so it's basically their calendar right now is console release is going to be the first thing, then VR, and that'll finish up the second quarter. And then
power washing in VR.
Yep. I'm thinking about doing it.
I mean, how close to actual work do they want this to feel?
I don't know, I'm curious on all the weird breaks that you'll be able to do. I know when I played Skyrim in VR, it was so fun with the stupid shit you could do. And also dual wielding was nice, but that's a whole other story. But yeah, so the console release in VR are at the end of quarter 2. Quarter 3 is the Muckingham Files, and I believe I can't remember if it's a free DLC or a paid. I think it's a free DLC comes after Muckingham Files, which is basically I think all of the stuff that the fans, or a bunch of the stuff the fans voted on a while back, but I'm not sure. After that is apparently a paid seasonal DLC, and then the Warhammer 40K at the end of the fourth quarter, so probably December.
If they add a season's pass to fucking Powerwash Simulator,
I mean, depends on what they do with it. Actually, with the fact that they announced all of that, I'm surprised they didn't do a season pass yet. Just finish off everything instead of paying little by little.
I think they'll make more money if they do individual DLCs, especially over time.
No, that's probably true. Especially since they're not expensive DLCs.
No, I will say the SpongeBob one was more expensive than I was expecting, but it wasn't ridiculous.
I'm expecting the Warhammer one will probably be more. But everything else is probably going to be less than the SpongeBob one. But at the same time, it makes sense. It's a licensed DLC.
And I'm sure it's one they probably had to pay for, too.
Yeah.
I think the Square Enix one, or at least one of those ones, I don't think it cost them anything, because it was part of their partnership to bring it to PlayStation, I believe. That might have been the Lara Croft one, but I think this one they probably had to pay.
I think both of those ended up, or were free, and basically because of that same thing.
Could be.
But I don't think Warhammer is owned by Square Enix, so...
I don't know who owns Warhammer.
I don't know.
Or at least the like the video game rights might be different than like everything else as well. So I don't know who has that license.
So it's Warhammer 40K, which I don't remember if there's a video game of that. I do know there are like books of 40K.
I don't know if there's a video game, but somebody might own the rights to make a video game. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Just because there isn't necessarily already a game, a lot of companies will buy up the rights to turn IPs into video games. Usually you have to do it within a certain amount of time or like sell it or whatnot, but I don't know.
Same goes for movies, which is why we get god-awful movies every so often from freaking Sony. Like the abomination they called Fantastic Four.
Mm-hmm.
The newest one, at least. Although, with the abomination of the new one, I did learn that there was another Fantastic Four that, like, apparently nobody knew about that was even worse.
Oh, there's one made in, like, the 90s with, like, cheap costume, like, from a costume shop kind of costumes.
Yeah. Well, so apparently, between the two main ones that everyone knows that Sony did, there was another one that, like, I think, like, went straight to DVD and was really bad, and was just strictly to hold their characters.
Because
I think that's the one I'm talking about.
I remember 3. I remember Fantastic Four with Jessica Alba and I think Chris Evans, right?
Yeah.
There's that one. There was a sequel to that called Rise of the Silver Surfer, and then they rebooted it when the black guy played the Human Torch, but that's the one I haven't seen.
And there was one made in like the 90s or very early 2000s that literally, it's what Louis is talking about. They only made it because if they didn't make a movie, they would have lost the rights. Yeah, so it's like they went to the Halloween store and bought Fantastic Four costumes. It's awful. Like, I've only seen clips, but it looks like absolutely awful.
All I can say is, I mean, it was bad, but I'm a little upset that they didn't take that opportunity to introduce the Incredible Bagman. And I don't know if anyone's enough comic book nerds to know who that is.
I am not.
So basically what it is Spider-Man was in like a big fight or whatever alongside the Human Torch, and his costume got destroyed, including his mask. And you know, Spider-Man can't be unmasked, da-da-da-da-da. So he asked Human Torch, Johnny Storm, to borrow a Fantastic Four costume for a little bit. But the Fantastic Four costumes don't have face masks. So he put a paper bag over his head, started calling himself the Incredible Bagman.
Okay.
And this is a legitimate comic book series. And I personally think it's amazing. And I want a Incredible Bagman movie.
This one?
That might be it. That might be the knockoff movie. Well, not knockoff, but the shitty movie. It looks like
technically canon.
Yeah.
The costumes look really
Halloween store-esque. Yeah.
Great. I learned this on actually, speaking of comic book arcs that are weird and unnecessary. Did you know that there's a type of kryptonite that makes Superman gay?
Yep.
I actually did not know that, but it doesn't surprise me.
Do you want to know when it came out?
Sure.
Like 2004.
Oh.
Yeah, not when it should have.
Me back. Hang on one second. I'll be back in a minute.
Have fun. Told you we'd still be cleaning this.
Yeah, way too late for that to have come out, that's for sure.
So I think the very failed attempt was like to make the comic book and Superman and everything more inclusive, and they failed miserably.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard about a few of those really, really strange comic book storylines where I'm like, why is this a thing that existed?
I don't know.
You would think they'd be more careful with like their main IPs, but apparently not.
Yeah. Well, the problem is it's them who created it. Like it's the same people making the basic comics that came out with this crap. One of my favorite weird how did this become a thing comic book characters will forever be Squirrel Girl though.
Love Squirrel Girl.
I
just do.
I have no idea.
She's great, but she shouldn't be, and she's way too powerful.
Is that one of the new Avengers? Are they running out of ideas?
Well, this is actually a fairly old one, but
So
you're not far off. Yeah, she's at least like 80s or 90s. And
okay. I mean, that's old enough, though. That's old enough, you know, like...
Yeah. Well, like, obviously, you know, she has, like, squirrel-like powers. And she single-handedly beat Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet.
Okay.
Just to give a hint of the overpoweredness of this Squirrel Girl. Is in her comics, Thanos had the Infinity Gauntlets and she single-handedly whooped his ass. God damn, this place be clean already.
We're 85% of the way there.
Or at least that, yeah.
Oh, you know what I didn't notice before? Our power washers are giving off bubbles to indicate we're underwater. I didn't notice that.
Yeah. And I mean, technicality, like, the power washer isn't that strange for an underwater thing, because it just needs to be, you know, a strong enough current. But...
yeah, I don't think it would look like it does, though.
Probably not.
Especially on the weaker settings, I don't think you would still see this very distinct spray of water coming up from your power washer underwater.
Yeah, no, not like on the white or whatever.
Yeah.
Speaking of the white setting, I am not looking forward to doing the achievement for, I think it's the ancient statue, cleaning the entire thing on like the white setting.
I did that
Clean
one
the
already.
entire temple with it.
Oh, God,
no, it's the hand, I think.
Oh, is it the hand?
Oh.
Yeah.
I guess that one wouldn't be as bad. I thought it was the statue.
Because I knocked it out with the also only clean like clean everything, get like 98% clean, but don't actually finish cleaning anything.
See, that's probably where I'll do that too, because if you have anything small, it'll fuck you over so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like I did the cleaning the fire truck, but starting with only the mirrors and windows.
Yeah.
And got screwed over by my first go through by the freaking windshield wipers.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I realized that if I just didn't clean the wiper at all, it would still clean the enough of the front window to give it to me. So that worked out at least.
Yeah.
ladder from across the room.
I love it.
Why do I keep standing up? Oh, am I in a ladder thing, maybe?
No, whenever somebody picks up a ladder or sets down a ladder or anything you climb on and you're crouching, you will automatically stand up.
Oh, okay, that explains it.
That's dumb.
Red and I figured that out when we were doing his playthrough.
That is extremely dumb, but makes sense.
It is.
You.
Hey, we passed 90. Past 90%.
We're almost at 95%.
That last 1% is probably going to be hell.
Yeah. Most of which will probably be this computer. Because all the little pieces of this computer are a pain.
Oh, this desk sucks too. Okay, they're all individual.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's very generous with what it gives you on that desk.
Yeah, I gotta use the tiny nozzle though. Apparently the yellow is not strong enough.
I was able to clean most of it, or the whole thing with the yellow.
The beakers, I was doing multiple passes and it just was not giving it to me.
Oh, so I also always have the short extension on, which I think makes it slightly more powerful.
I don't know if I do. I think I do. I don't know.
Do you see your hand?
A little bit, yes.
Okay, then you definitely have some sort of extension on. Ladder! Everybody stand.
All rise for the ladder.
All rise for the Honorable Judge Ladder.
That'd be a badass name for a judge.
A little bit, yeah. And again, curse all these tiny wall objects. What the hell isn't cleaning this thing? There we go.
What is left on the flask? Ah! Okay, apparently that was maybe it.
The pillars are done!
Nope, other flask. Okay. I think everything on this table is done.
There's definitely more with the computer, I just got tired of it.
Yeah. Totally valid.
I did this during my normal playthrough too, where I had to walk away from that freaking computer.
Oh yeah, I see some on the computer. Okay. Some on the screen, actually.
Well, and see that's just the obvious stuff so far.
Ah, it turned on.
I hit the switch just to mess with you.
Oh, all these little gears and shit, huh?
Uh-huh. And that's not even counting the, like, behind, the little cracks behind and everything that it does. And thing. Know this thing still. Whee! Alright, what we still got? We got
computer.
Ceiling shoot. No. We got the computer. We've got the computer. We've got the computer. Computer. Costume display glass.
Oh, I must have missed one.
And Quickster. Both of them. Miss Appear and Quickster both have some.
Probably in between them. It was a little bit hard to get. Oh, this ladder by the computer has an underside that is not cleaned. Okay.
Ah, well, that'll do. Funny enough, it was the two that are next to each other of the costumes. Alright. Back to the list. So, computer. Orb of Confusion, pedestal, and switch. I didn't even realize the switch was its own separate thing. I also didn't realize there's like an entire. No, never mind.
Ladder's done.
Entire side. Huzzah! Alright. Start from the bottom. Prison chamber lever. Looks like a bunch of stuff on the prison chamber. Bunch of tiny shit, probably. Hello, ladder silhouette.
I'm not seeing a whole lot left on the computer. Huh. Oh, there was something. What was that? Ah! Computer console apparently is still dirty. Okay.
Here. There we go.
Oh? All prison
prison
chamber.
chamber now. Yeah.
Okay.
Ah. Prison chamber what?
The
dirty
unhappy pumpkin.
The unhappy pumpkin. I like that.
That's what it looks like to me.
I mean, you're not far off. His name is the Dirty Bubble, though.
Oh yeah, it's this fucking thing. Okay.
It's just this. Oh, is it the bottom?
Oh. Yeah, it was the bottom. Okay. Nice, we did it.
That's all
Watch
of the
this.
Bobs of Sponge. And it only took 2 hours.
I'm back.
Welcome
I
back.
think I got back right as you guys said you were finished.
Yep. Yeah, we're watching the time lapse right now.
Well, I have to stream up still.
After
my dad
2 hours of washing SpongeBob.
My dad actually returned my call, which is honestly a bit unexpected. But that's good to know that he still takes my calls. He said that he has a new friend. He's going to play pickleball in the morning, and that he's really worried about when he wakes up at 4:45 in the morning to walk the cat, that he's going to run into a bear.
Okay.
So that's my life.
Interesting.
How was SpongeBob?
I think the only weird part of that for me was the walking the cat.
My parents walked the cat. It's exactly what it sounds like.
I mean, yeah, no, there's not much to misinterpret there. I'm just saying, like, that's the only part of that that's actually strange to me.
My dad's 74. He's really into pickleball and cat walking.
I mean, pickleball's fun. Cat walking, weird.
Well, I think
you can combine them into cat ball.
Obviously, cat ball probably illegal.
Depends. Yeah, I think the issue is my mom really wanted a dog, and my dad hates dogs. He says dogs are children that never grow up, and they would have adopted a different kind of kid if that's what he wanted. Which is a horrible thing to say, but yeah, whatever. And then they live in an area where like cats aren't allowed to be outside, like unsupervised, and
sure.
My mom fervently believes in outdoor cats, so they train their cat to walk on a leash, and they walk her every day.
I mean, I can't say much. I have we take the rabbit for a walk from time to time.
To be fair, that's better than just letting them roam outside. Like, it doesn't destroy the ecosystem. So.
Oh no, it's a lot better. It's just like he
Weird.
walks the black cat out at night. Well, not at night, but like really early in the morning in bear country, when they already have a problem bear in the neighborhood that keeps ripping up bird feeders. So bears. So I told him I was going to get him bear spray for his birthday.
Just tell him.
And then we talked about the likelihood of my mother spraying herself in the face with it. And he's like, that would be awful. And I was like, it'd be kind of funny. He's like, well, yeah, I mean, it would be funny. So bear spray?
Yeah, absolutely.
I was like, okay. Do I need my iPad for Gartic phone?
I think it's all on whatever you're on Discord for.
Yeah.
So, like, would I have a better time on my tablet or on my cell phone? Or my computer with a mouse and keyboard?
I mean, it involves drawing, so...
Is it... I remember when I did it, I thought it was on my tablet. Is there not a way to do it using other devices if you do it through Discord?
I mean, whatever... I assume whatever device you use for the Discord, you can do it on.
Yeah, but I'm not going to, like, pull up the voice chat on my iPad and use that. That would sound awful.
I can't find my tablet.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out.
We could also just go through the website.
So website?
If it made it easier. So Gartic Phone originated as a website. Like, I don't know of any way to play it other than the website and now Discord.
It's similar to Jackbox. It's like a similar idea, but done a little differently.
I know the concept. I'm just like, I can't find my iPad, so I'm debating not playing at all or attempting to play on my phone. Because I don't know where my iPad is. But I'm still looking for it. It's a small apartment.
So do we want to do Discord or website? What would be easier for people?
I mean, I'm good with either.
I've never played or watched, so I don't have a way to answer that question. Skittles, if you trip me again, I'm going to skin you. Stop it. She's already knocked me over into the and the wall.
Why don't we try on the website and see how that goes? I think that might be easier for me. I won't have to spend 10 minutes setting up my other microphone and shit. So I'd say maybe try that.
I'm cool with that.
Can I have like 2 minutes to try to find the tablet?